Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Office Bloke Aidan.
Okay, Office Bloke Daz Sports Edition. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you've not already subscribed.
Indeed.
We're going to talk on something that's really up and coming in the football league, which is Wrexham.
Wrexham, I really like Wrexham.
Yeah, what they do? It's only around the corner from here. It's not far
Not
at all.
far, like an hour drive.
No, not even that, mate. 45 minutes in
Really?
a car. Yeah, I do it all the time. I spend a lot of time in Wrexham. One of the things you've got to realise with what they've done at Wrexham is they bought Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney.
Yeah.
They bought Wrexham. They paid for the ground, the leasehold on the ground. They're developing the ground. But what they've done, which a lot of people probably don't know this, if you live overseas and you've jumped on the Wrexham sort of like bandwagon of understanding, trying to get behind Wrexham because of the owners who they are, is they bought some players that have come in for a lot of money and took them into non-league. So they took them from like League One. Yeah. And they've paid them a hell of a lot of money. And I think people like
Paul Mullins.
I think Mullins is on like $4,500 a week, which you look at some of the League One players, even Championship players are not on that, some of them. So they paid him into non-league and paying him like $4,500 a week. Ben Tozer, people like that, they're paying him big money. What's the other lad up front? Can't remember his name now. The kid up front, they brought him as well. But they brought them from teams where they're scoring goals or they're playing well in League One or League Two, and dominating it, and put them in non-league. So they know what they're doing to sort of like they paid the money to get them up there, right? But one of the slick things I just want to watch this video here just to explain. This is one of the slick things that these two bring to the table for Wrexham, and this is why Wrexham may go through the. Luton Town have done it. Luton Town were non-league a few years ago, and now they're in the Premier League next season. Yeah. So there's no reason.
It's taken them, what, like 7-8 years to
I think,
go
I think
five
7 years
divisions?
maybe. 7 years to go four divisions.
4 divisions, yeah.
But what you've got is, with these behind them, it's a little bit different than what your regular owners have, in my opinion. Because what you've got with these guys, you've got commercial viability. So you've got something where you can bring something to the table as Hollywood superstars. No other team has that. Yeah. And that's the difference. Yeah. No one has that. So if you go to a company, and say, I'm looking for sponsorship, and they say, well, what can you give us? Number one, we've got a massive TV show on, is it Apple TV
isn't it Disney?
Disney Plus, or whatever it is. It's one of them channels, Paramount
Disney
Plus or
Plus,
Disney
I
Plus.
think it's Disney Plus.
It's one of them. So that's a massive TV channel that goes on, broadcast around the world. You've got the media hype that's behind it all, but also you've got two faces that everybody loves in the world.
Ryan. I'm not too sure about the other one, to be honest. What's his name again?
Rob McElhenney.
Yeah, I'm not. I didn't really know who he was, to be honest, before he took over.
He's in Always Sunny in Philadelphia and things like that. But he's the two well loved characters, especially Ryan Reynolds.
I love Ryan Reynolds.
He's a humongous actor. He's probably he's in the top.
Not even as an actor, I like him as a guy.
Yeah, exactly. But they're in the top elite of Hollywood. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. Can't really say the same about McElhenney. I don't know him as much as I know Ryan Reynolds. Yeah. But he's in the elite division of Hollywood. Right. So they put the money in. They try and get it all. But as a brand, you can now go to sponsors, and so like instead of getting the small amounts of money, you can now go bigger. They did it with TikTok. Yeah. Now they've got a new shirt sponsor. Right.
TikTok was their shirt sponsor.
There's only one thing
which I thought looked naff.
There's only one thing that can kill your brand. Right. Is calling yourself United.
Oh, I know. It makes it look like that's their team name now, doesn't it?
United, yeah, it does. But just show this just quick. Let's watch this quick clip. Yeah. And see what it's about.
It's just about their new shirt sponsor, I'm guessing.
The new shirt goes on pre-order on Monday at 9:00. If anyone's interested, we will be giving one away on the show. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that tweet needs some explanation.
We stepped in it. It was bound to happen.
When we tweeted Wrexham United, we forgot to include a super important ampersand.
Now, I should have read Wrexham and United because Wrexham is going to be sponsored by United Airlines. It's the front of shirt, it's super exciting. We really wanted to share this.
Yeah, now we will not now, nor will we ever change the name of the club.
We would never do that.
It's probably illegal anyway.
If it's not illegal, it should be.
Yeah.
Let's make it illegal. Okay. We can do that legally.
We are very sorry for the confusion.
Yeah, but we're mostly excited. United, that's a major airline. It's a banner day for the team and the town.
The city.
Right, Wrexham City. I still prefer town.
I do too, but I think we got to button this up a little bit, Ryan. We are now in the EFL.
That's a
Never do that again. They'll cut that out.
That's a very nice shirt sponsor. I think it's just a shame about the name.
When you look at the major sponsors around the world, right? You look at the major teams around the world: Real Madrid, Manchester City, Arsenal,
All airport airlines.
Paris Saint-Germain, all massive airlines. Qatar Airways, Emirates.
What is
Etihad.
PSG? Is PSG's Qatar Airways? Yeah.
Yeah, Qatar Airways. And now you've got United Airlines, which is for Wrexham. Now a small little club coming into League Two, right? No one's attracting a sponsor of that magnitude
No way.
in League Two. We could probably go through all the League Two teams. Probably 90% of them are betting companies. I'd probably imagine.
Yeah.
And then you might get
You
your
would never
local.
even heard of them.
Then you'll get the local companies like the local building companies or
Charities.
plumbing companies, charities maybe. But you got no one is on that magnitude of having an airline the size of United on the front of the shirt.
No way.
But United Airlines see that opportunity. Now they ain't paying Premier League sponsorship neither.
No.
But they're going to get the same coverage via Wrexham or what you're going to get in the Premier League.
Yeah.
So Ryan Reynolds, he probably goes to him and says, "Listen, I'll even take part in some of your promotional material." So Ryan Reynolds is selling himself as well to United, so he might be the face of United now.
Yeah.
So fly United, and fly with me from Newark to bloody Los Angeles, wherever he's going, right? On United, he's the face of
Yeah.
it, so they kind of get him thrown in as a part of the package, but he packages that into Wrexham,
Yeah, that's very true.
which gives them a massive revenue structure. They've gone from 1.5 million turnover, Wrexham. So last year, do you know what it was last year?
No.
5.8 million.
Really?
Yeah.
So they're making a lot of profit.
So they've
out
gone
of it.
boom like that, and it's through these two guys. They're doing what they've done is it's uncharted territory. No one's ever done this before. What they're doing. People have bought football clubs and done it over. They've done it on a social platform.
Yeah.
They're using their power of what they've got in Hollywood and who they are as nice people and funny guys, but at the same time serious businessmen.
Yeah.
Knowing that they can take this club, which is it's a one city club, Wrexham. Doesn't have any other teams there.
No.
A lot of the fans that are based there, it's a big city. A lot of the fans that are based there support either United or Liverpool, mostly Liverpool because it borders that sort of area. Then you get the surrounding catchment area, Chester, all places like North Wales in general, because there's no other teams in North Wales that are in the Football League. So you get all that North Wales, even the West Wales, all the way down to the valleys if you want. All the way because all you got down there is Swansea and Cardiff. Then
Newport.
I mean
if you
Newport
want.
if you want to go there, but you're talking like you come back up and you got that whole catchment area of people who don't want to support Liverpool, don't want to support United or City, but they're in that area and they're looking to support their local team again now. And Wrexham's coming up, but they've done it in such a way where they can demand mega money. So
Yeah.
be able to sign. So they'll be able to go into League Two now. They'll probably them League One players or some of the League One players they've got in League Two players probably not good enough to get them promoted.
You know, Wrexham are favourites to go get promoted from League Two.
They are.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure who else is in League Two. You might know better. Is it teams like Forest Green Rovers? People are they League One?
I think to be fair, I think they got relegated from League One, so they might be in it with Wrexham next season.
Salford
yeah.
City.
Salford City will be in it. Yeah.
Stockport will be in there. Who Stockport they had a challenge with in the non-league. If you remember, Stockport almost came up in consecutive seasons.
Yeah.
They just got beaten in the playoffs, didn't they?
That's a pretty similar story with
Who
Wrexham.
beat Wrexham? Who beat Stockport in the playoffs?
It was
Carlisle.
Carlisle
yeah.
United.
Yeah, but you look at it and I think what they're doing and how they're building it with this sponsorship style of this is who we are. If you want to play games with us, you get us with it. We become a part of the program. Plus, I think they're getting paid something like $500,000. $500,000 per episode for This Is Wrexham,
Oh really?
or whatever it's called. Is it called This Is Wrexham?
Yeah.
Something like that, which is on
Something
Disney,
like that,
one of the channels. They're getting paid a lot of money for it. And the more that goes on, the more successful they are, the more that show will carry on with the growth. If they get relegated back down to non-league next season, then it's kind of like it's over, it's finished. The show's finished. It's like no,
There's
what happened?
there's no chance that happens.
I don't think it will. I think you're right. But it'd be interesting to see who they sign as well now going into
Yeah.
because I think now they'll probably fall under financial fair play as well.
Maybe.
So when they come into the EFL, I think the EFL has probably different rules, but not the same as what they have in the Premier League. But going in there, you're probably going to need some kind of structure in place where you can't outspend. I'm not sure because Salford did it as well. Salford spent loads of money, and they went up and then came back down. They went up to League One and then came back down to League Two, didn't they? Salford.
I don't think so. I
thought
thought they went up to League Two and then just not really got out
I
of
thought they
League
went
Two.
to League One and then came back down.
I'm not
I'll have to check
100%
on that. I'm
about
not
that,
sure.
yeah.
But they're another team that spent a lot of money. They're owned by the people like David Beckham, Gary Neville, Nicky Butt. It's like a few of them, like a consortium of
Yeah,
people.
David Beckham.
own that.
Oh, did you say David Beckham?
David Beckham, yeah. But I think the way they're doing it, when you've got someone like United on your shirt like that as an airline sponsoring you, serious. That's serious
Yeah,
sponsorship.
it is. It's huge.
There's no one else in that league will have that kind of caliber.
You know what else I know about Ryan Reynolds? Like how you have players in the Wrexham team who don't like make loads of money, so they do like side businesses type thing, and they're like clothing brands type thing. And Ryan Reynolds like promotes their clothing brand on his social media and stuff like that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what comes with it. No one's done this before.
Yeah.
You know, it's all right. It's all good and well. You might have someone like Daniel Levy, who's the chairman of Spurs, tweeting your clothing brand. No one gives a shit.
Yeah.
But if Ryan Reynolds is doing it on a level that's going out to,
or if he's just like taking a picture with it on and tagging what
the biggest sporting market on the planet is the USA.
Yeah.
Right. It's got that's the biggest sporting market. I think it owns. I don't know. It's probably close 30-40% of the market, the global market, right, for everything else sport. You look at the shirt. Who's that shirt made by? Macron?
Look at that shirt. Yeah, that's Macron. Look at that shirt as well. It's really nice. I didn't even realise them little details of the Welsh dragon on the shirt.
So they're staying true to home as well and all that kind of stuff. And it's trying to build a brand there for Wales. The whole of Wales might even get behind these who are not Swansea, Wrexham and Newport. I mean, you can have your odd fan that's like a TNS fan or a Vauxhall Motors or whatever other teams around that areas. But it won't be long before that Macron's changed to Nike a bit.
Yeah, or Adidas.
No, it'd be Nike, American brand.
No, yeah.
Adidas is German, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you look at that probably next season's kit, but you've got 3 kits coming out every season. That these will probably be huge in the USA.
I was going to say, how many people do you reckon are walking around the USA with the Wrexham shirt on?
Yeah, but we will be getting one, and we will give one away on the channel.
Yeah.
We'll run a competition.
It's just a shame about the colour, isn't it?
It's a shame about the colour and the name on the front. Other than that, it's not a bad shirt.
It's alright.
Yeah. Can you imagine that being blue and it being called City Airlines?
Yeah, it'll be a lot better.
Miles better, yeah. But that's Wrexham, and I think that's our take on Wrexham and where they're going. And I think, if they get the right players, they could potentially go straight.
I think they will go up again.
Probably could pull a Luton.
I think they'll. I don't think they'll win the league. I think they'll finish like second and then get automatic promotion again, and then go up to League One.
League 2 and League 1 can be easily. I wouldn't say easily done. You need the money. You need the finance and proper structure. But it's not too hard with the right kind of finances and the right kind of structure in place with the right manager. And I think Phil Parkinson's a very good manager for them leagues. He knows them leagues inside out. He probably might come up. The hardest league to get through is the Championship.
Oh yeah,
that's the hard league. That's when the big money kicks in. That's when they've all got United Airlines on the shirts and things like not United, but similar sort of package deals where they've got big sponsors. Yeah. And you look at people like Leeds that are in that league.
Leicester. Who's Leicester's kit sponsor? It's
King Power, which is the owner.
Yeah. Sort
of thing. But it's a huge business. But you go down into that. That's the division you've got to get through.
I feel like they'll struggle to come back up as well. Them teams.
Yeah, but that's the main league you've got to try and battle through to get to. That's where you've got to go through to get to the Premier League. That's a step after that. But League 2 into League 1, into the Championship, and that's when it starts for me. That's when it starts. And hopefully then Wrexham have that platform which they've built, Reynolds and McElhenney, to get like on a big sort of size scale with their commercial development they've got and put a right commercial team in. They only need them 2 for the commercial team. Yeah. You know what I mean? And you've got it all going. It's a success. It's a success based on money, but they've done it the right way with the money.
I want to know what the chances are, or the odds that they just go every season to the Premier League from now.
I don't think they will.
No, I don't think they will either. But
I just can't see them getting past that Championship.
Yeah.
I can see them probably going up to League 1, and then League 1 gets a little bit tough because then you've got to start attracting Championship players. That's when you've got to start spending a bit more, or even Premier League players.
That's you're playing like top sides as well, really. Teams like I was going to say Sheffield Wednesday, but they went up like Bolton Wanderers. Yeah. Wigan Athletic will now be there.
I saw someone hit the nail.
Reading.
Someone hit the nail on the head the other day, and he said, Wrexham signing some of the players they did. Mullins, for example.
Paul Mullin, yeah.
Mullin up front. Is equivalent to someone like Rochdale signing Ivan Toney.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, you're right. It is. You're getting a Premier League footballer to come down to like League 1.
Yeah.
And they don't play against teams like that. But he's going to score. They're going
to. What do you Rochdale now? They're non-league.
I know, but they're the ones that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But they're going to go the same fate. Once you're in non-league, sometimes you just drift away and go nowhere, as Altrincham did.
Yeah.
And then Altrincham are on the comeback now. But I think with Wrexham, that platform they're building is something a little bit different, and I like it. I like what they're doing, especially once I see like they've got sponsors like this coming through the door. And this is only the start. Maybe I'll have a new name. The stadium might have a new name.
I reckon the next one now, the race course
will be called name. Yeah, be called something else.
I think it'll stick with that.
Yeah,
I'm just sure like they don't want to change the name of anything.
It's historical, but it might be called the Racecourse Ground by.
Do you reckon?
Whoever, don't know, another massive, the racecourse.
Or they might have, like, if they had their own business type thing, they might sponsor it with their own.
I think they already have that. I think they had was it a gym business or a whiskey business, some kind of spirit business. I don't know if he sold it, Reynolds or McElhenney, whoever owned it, but I think they had one of them that was quite a big thing. There was already a sponsor there. But I think they already attract big names, and I think if they can drag them big names in as sponsors, they've got it made.
Might end up being called the United Ground.
Could be, yeah.
Like ours is the Etihad Stadium.
Yeah, United Airlines.
United Airlines Ground.
The racecourse at United Airlines. Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
There you go. Anyway, that's our take on Wrexham. Let us know in the comments if you're following the Wrexham bandwagon, if you're on it and you're pumping for the Dragons, the Red Dragons, to do anything in League One in League Two next year. And we'll follow the journey on here.
We 100% will.
Yeah, if you want
it's
to.
It's an exciting one.
It's an exciting journey.
I'm eager to know.
Yeah. How like I said, they're very local to us as well.
Yeah, we might even go to a game.
There's that chance.
Get them in the FA Cup. Go Wrexham away.
You never know. They did well in the FA Cup last season.
That's what I'm saying.
Only Sheffield United knocked them out.
Teams like Sheffield United, yeah.
Sheffield United, they were lucky. I thought Sheffield United, Wrexham were unlucky. But they've got them players that can battle.
Went away to Coventry as well and beat them.
They've got them players that can battle. That's why, because when they're playing teams like Coventry, their players are very similar standards because they've brought them down.
That's Championship level. Coventry almost came up to the Premier League.
They took a few players for free. They didn't sign him. I think Ben Souza was a free transfer.
Oh really?
But they paid him good money, more money than he was getting in the League One.
League One, yeah.
But there you go. Anyway, let us know what you think in the comments. Like I say, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers.